unless you've been living in a cave or like on the International Space Station or something for the last about 6 months, you are probably fully cognizant that unicorns are trending everywhere, including in beauty, which is very exciting because it's like if 9-year-old you got to pick trends for adult you. So you got to wonder what's coming next if that's the future we're living in. I'm very excited. And it's super fun for summer and colorful and shiny and iridescent. And the only problem that I have is knowing that this is not going to last forever. Sadly, I wish it would, but it's not. How much money do you really want to invest in a trend that is so of the moment? That said, if you want to try out some unicorn colors, but you don't want to drop $30 on like a single rainbow highlighter, there are some products out there that are fun, that I've tried, that I'm really enjoying playing with, that don't require a huge financial investment, and so you can try a few more things without having to spend real money on, you know, an expensive holographic highlighter or, you know, very $42 foundation illuminating drops or whatever. If you want to spend your money on that, great. And I'm not going to lie, I bought that Milk holographic highlighter and I love it. But there are more affordable alternatives out there. So I'm going to start with actually what I have on my lips right now. So I am wearing today, and have been wearing a bunch lately, Lip Color and Effects by Tattoo Junkee. And these are super affordable. They're anywhere from like $5 to $7 depending on where you get them. So the way these work, and I have them swatched on my hand in addition to on my mouth so you can see, is that you have a lip color, and this is a long wear. It's like a liquid lipstick that dries matte on your mouth, and with a surface that sort of accepts and holds on to these effects that I'll show you in a minute. So in each set, you get one lip color and then one little vial of effect. So basically what you do is you apply the lip color and then you let it dry, and then you dip your finger or whatever, I guess you could use a brush, I use my finger, into the lip effect and sort of pat it in all over your lip, and then you're left with this, they're all sort of like a little bit shimmery, even the velvet one, effect on your lip that looks cool and shiny. And so I actually am wearing a couple colors and a couple effects today. I have mostly what I'm wearing is bubblegum, which is this pink color, but then I also mixed in a little bit of Past Curfew, which is a grape colored purple, and then I used both the chroma, which is like a gold iridescent effect, and then also the velvet effect that came with the purple one. Some of the effects are tinted differently depending on which lip product they come with. So I will show you on my hand here, I have swatched bubblegum, Past Curfew, and then the blue one is called Dazed. And then I've got a few different effects so you can see. I've got the chroma up here, which is like sort of golden iridescent, like I said. I've got the velvet one that came with Past Curfew, which has a violet tint. And then I've got the sparkle effect that came with a red lip color. So they sort of do different things in the light. And then on my lips, like I said, I've got bubblegum, and then I've got a little bit of Past Curfew, sort of like more towards the middle. And then I used the Past Curfew velvet primarily on my lower lip. I used the chroma primarily on my upper lip, but then like blended a little bit just to do something. I don't know, it was fun. I'm playing. You should have fun. Makeup should be fun. So those are the Tattoo Junkee lip products. I really, really like them. I think they're worth a try. The wear on the lip color is really good, especially once you sort of, basically you're putting a setting powder on a liquid lipstick, right? So it lasts a long time. It's sort of obviously, like, as with all things, depends on how much you eat or drink or sweat or whatever. But the wear on these is pretty good, and I'm really enjoying playing with them. So I ordered those directly from Tattoo Junkee. I think direct from the company. They were like $6.99 each, but you also can find them around at, like I said, at drugstores. So those are really fun. highlighters, you know, you can drop, like I said, a ton on like the Milk or like the, you know, other more expensive prestige rainbow highlighters. One that I like if you want to play with iridescent holographic kind of trend in a liquid highlighter but don't want to drop a ton of money on it is the Pacifica Rainbow Crystals Liquid Mineral Strobe. I got this at Ulta. The day that I am filming this video, which I think is June 6th, Pacifica is buy one, get one 50% off at Ulta. So worth a try. So this highlighter is not kidding around. It goes on, you know, very opaque. It's very violet hued, as you can see, but it's got pink in it, it's got blue in it. I have it right now on my brow bone and a little bit on the bridge of my nose and my cupid's bow, but it's hard to tell in natural light. It's very, clearly it can be made very subtle, it can be made very, very bold. So if you wanna try some strobing and you don't wanna like mortgage I swatched this in the worst possible place on my hand. I'm like, how many ways can I twist weirdly? It looks like lavender here. It's a cool product. It is, I think, 13 bucks at Ulta. So totally, you know, not dirt cheap, not as cheap as what I'm about to show you, but not, you know, not quite as expensive as one that you might get at Sephora. The last thing I want to show you is actually a bunch of things. I had looked at when the Tarte Unicorn collection came out, I was like, oh, that's really fun. And then I looked at the products and was like, I'm actually not that into anything here. I mean, the quality was fine, I guess. But none of the colors were very exciting. There was nothing in it that really, like, even the rainbow highlighter, which had such a cool premise, was not really that exciting once I actually swatched it in person. So, but then I saw an Instagram ad, actually confession, I bought these from, through an Instagram ad as well. And I've been doing, your Instagram targeting is working on me these days is all I'm gonna say about that. But I saw an Instagram ad for a unicorn collection from Wet n Wild, and the whole collection cost as much as just the Tarte Rainbow Highlighter. And I thought, well, for $30, I can take a chance on something fun to play with. So I ordered direct from Wet n Wild, which I did not even know that you can do, but you can. And actually it shipped, you can see the address label. I colored out my address because I don't want creepers. But it actually shipped in this box, the Unicorn Glow collection. So it was very exciting to open up my mailbox and be like, oh, shiny. So this is what is inside. That is the Unicorn Glow collection from Wet n Wild. Of course there's a unicorn brush in there, and of course that's totally what caught my eye on Instagram and made me even look at it in the first place. So well done, Wet n Wild. The brush itself is nothing to write home about at all. It's like super light, super cheap, like super synthetic. You know, don't get excited about the brush. The brush is nothing. The brush is just there to lure your eye to this other stuff, which is actually kind of great. So there are 3 rainbow highlighters in this collection, which I assume you can buy separately, but I bought the whole collection because I wanted to try it and show it to you. So this is the rainbow highlighter in Unicorn Glow, which I think is the coolest, funnest, most exciting item in the whole collection. It is, my fingers are not, I'll clean it after. So it's actually like, look, you can actually see individual little colors in there. You can get, actually, I'm wearing a little bit of this highlight on my cheek again today, but again, natural light is hard to tell, especially once you bring video into the mix. But you can clearly see, like, the colors are actually pigmented. They actually show up as the color that they are. So you can blend it, or you can, you know, you could use like a kabuki brush or something and do sort of a big, very bold rainbow highlight. So a lot of fun to play around with. I have been enjoying this. Of course, my 3-year-old saw it and was like, I want it, mine, but no, not right now. There is also a bronze rainbow highlighter. This is Bronze Over the Rainbow. It's very, I will say, I've used this as bronzer a couple of times just to try it out. There's a lot of, you can't tell here, but once you get it on your face, there's a lot of gold micro glitter, which if you're into is great. For me, for daytime, like it's a bit much, said the woman with purple lipstick in her house in the middle of the morning. A little glittery for me for an everyday bronzer, but you know, super fun to play around with again, which is sort of why I bought this collection. And then the last rainbow highlighter is called Everlasting Glow. I really like this one. It is clearly in like pinks, roses, kind of. This rose color in the middle with gold shimmer is really pretty. And I have been wearing this, actually I've worn this the past few days as sort of a, you know, it's like a blush slash highlighter, blush and highlighter in one. Really been enjoying it, that's fun. There are also some pigments with this, in this collection. There's Mythical Dreams, which is like a purple, it's hard to see in the container, but honestly I tried swatching them too and they didn't perform that well on camera. A purple, dark purple shimmer. There is a blue, I don't know why I'm taking the lid off. There's a blue shimmer, it's called Unicorn Wishes, like a dark blue. Hard to see. And then this pink one called Pegasus Flutter. It's like a pink lavender. And these all have sort of an iridescent shimmer. To be honest, I'm not loving the pigments. I wish that they were more pigmented, if they're gonna be called pigments. But I've played around with them a little bit. I wore the purple one, Mythical Dreams, as an eyeshadow over the weekend. My husband complimented it, so there you go. I don't know. And then the last two items in this collection are, I mean, I said the rainbow highlighter in Unicorn Glow is my favorite, and it is, but these are also really great. These are Mega Last Iridescent Lip Color. This one is in Immortal Tears, and this one is in Unicorn Soul. And if you put them together, you basically get Unicorn Tears, a Too-Faced color. So this is Immortal Tears, which looks white, but then it goes on like, as you can see, like bluish, purplish, iridescent. It's really pretty. And then the blue one, Unicorn Soul, is this one right here that looks very pink on camera, but you get a lot of like violet and blue shimmer as well in real life. So this one I put on the day that this collection arrived, and actually I'll show you, there's like a cute little touch on here, like the lipsticks have little unicorns pressed into the side. Nice touch, Wet n Wild. I put this one on right away when it came. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that, or maybe you don't. Maybe you don't stalk every single one of my Instagram photos, but perhaps you saw, I Instagrammed, and you may or may not have seen that I do have the Too Faced lipstick in Unicorn Tears, which looks very similar to this. And I put this one on when the box came, and I was wearing it and it looked great. And I say, I looked great. The lipstick looked great. I don't know how I looked. I went to Sephora because I wanted to get something else and an errand to run there, and the girl in Sephora loved my lipstick and assumed that it was Too Faced Unicorn Tears. Asked, and I was like, I wasn't gonna correct her, like, oh yeah, it's Unicorn Tears. And she's like, yeah, I love that color, it looks great. If you wanna try unicorn colors in a few different products and aren't sure that you're willing to commit to a prestige iridescent lip color, I think this is a really great buy. Although I'm not wild about the pigments, the brush is a total throwaway. The rainbow highlighters are super fun, and the pigmentation is good on them. And if you love gold micro glitter, you'll love that bronze one. But the lipsticks are really great and fun and good quality if you want to try out something unicorny just to play with it. So here are swatches one more time. Totally worth checking out for minimal investment and sort of maximal experimentation. Thank you so much for watching. See ya on social media. Bye.